For 6 years, an elderly woman came to my register every Tuesday at 3 p.m. When she stopped, I broke policy to find her. I've been working as a cashier at Morrison's Grocery for 11 years now. I'm 34, college dropout, went through some really bad depression in my 20s. This job kept me stable when nothing else could. Every Tuesday at exactly 3 p.m., this elderly woman named Doris comes through my line. Same order every single time. 6 cans of Friskies cat food, 3 Stouffer's frozen dinners, 1 jar of Folgers instant coffee, and a crossword puzzle book. She's been doing this for 6 years straight. Most customers don't even look at me. Doris always asks about my day. For the first few years, it was just small talk, weather, local sports, nothing deep. Then around year 4, she started bringing me crossword clues she couldn't solve. I'd help during slow times between customers. Year 5, she mentioned her husband died 8 years ago. Her daughter lives in California, barely calls. Her cat named Mr. Whiskers is basically her main company. Recently, though, she'd been looking thinner, sometimes confused about what day it was. Last month, she came in on Thursday instead of Tuesday. Didn't even seem to notice it was the wrong day. This Tuesday, 3 p.m. comes and goes. No Doris. I kept watching the door between scanning items. 3:30 p.m., nothing. I told myself she was just running late. 4 p.m., my shift ends. She never came. I checked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing. Following Tuesday, still nothing. I was genuinely worried by this point. I asked my manager, Sarah, if I could check the customer loyalty database for her phone number. She said that's absolutely against company policy. I did it anyway right after my shift ended. Found 3 different Dorises in the system. I cross-referenced purchase history and found the one with the Tuesday 3 p.m. pattern and cat food purchases. I called that night around 8 p.m. It went to voicemail. Her voice sounded cheerful and warm. "You've reached Doris Mitchell. Please leave a message." I left one. "Hi, Ms. Doris. This is Ben from Morrison's. Just wanted to make sure you're doing okay. You missed Tuesday." 2 hours later, my phone rang. Unknown number. "Ben, this is Marcy. I'm Doris Mitchell's daughter. I got your number from her voicemail." My stomach immediately dropped. "Is she okay?" Long pause on her end. "She had a stroke 2 weeks ago. She's been in the hospital. I flew in from San Diego. We're moving her to a care facility tomorrow. She can't live alone anymore. I'm so sorry to hear that. She keeps asking about Tuesday. Keeps saying she needs to get to Morrison's. I didn't understand why it mattered so much to her until I heard your message. You actually called to check on her. Yeah, she's a really good person. Can I give you the hospital room number? She's been asking about the nice young man from the grocery store. I visited right after work the next day. Brought a crossword puzzle book, the exact brand she always buys. She was in bed, way thinner than I remembered. Left side of her face slightly drooped from the stroke. When she saw me walk in, she completely lit up. Ben, Tuesday. Hi, Miss Doris. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Well, Wednesday actually, but close enough. She started crying immediately. I missed Tuesday. It's okay. I saved your spot in line. We did crossword puzzles together for an hour. She got most of them right, just slower than before. Her mind was still sharp. Marcy pulled me aside afterward. She doesn't have anyone else here. I have to go back to California next week. My job, my kids. I feel horrible, but I can't stay. What about Mr. Whiskers, the cat? I found a shelter that'll take him. Doris is heartbroken about it, but the facility doesn't allow pets. I didn't even think about it. I'll take him. Mr. Whiskers, if that's okay with you both. She just stared at me. You don't have to do that. I want to. And can I visit her on Tuesdays? She started crying right there in the hospital hallway. For the next 6 months, every single Tuesday at 3 p.m., I visited Doris at the care facility right after my shift. I brought Mr. Whiskers once a month when the facility made special exceptions for therapy animal visits. We did crossword puzzles together. She told me stories about her late husband, Robert. I told her about finally enrolling in community college classes. She asked about my life more than my own parents ever did. One Tuesday, she was sleeping when I arrived. The nurse said she'd been really tired lately. I sat in the chair next to her bed and did the crossword puzzle anyway, reading the clues out loud quietly. She woke up slowly and saw me sitting there. "You came? I always come. It's Tuesday. You're a good boy, Ben. You're a good person, Ms. Doris." She reached for my hand with her good one. "Thank you for remembering me." 3 weeks later, Marcy called me. Doris passed away in her sleep, peaceful. At the funeral, Marcy introduced me to her extended family. "This is Ben. He was Mom's Tuesday." She gave me a photo afterward. Doris at the grocery store checkout, smiling at my register from years ago. She'd kept it in her wallet the whole time. On the back, in her shaky handwriting, "My friend Ben, Tuesdays."